is filled with unique terms, and FORE is probably one of the most unique and recognizable. If you've watched golf games or even played a golf round, you've heard someone scream out FORE. But what does it mean? Where does it come from? And why is it so important? We're going to guide and explain everything about the term FORE, its history, and why golfers yell it. What does FORE mean in golf? FORE is a warning sign that is used to alert other golfers that a ball is headed their way. The term is shout to give time for people to react and avoid being hit by the oncoming shot. Universal signal for courteous and safety on a golf course, assuring the player, the golfer, and the spectators are all out of harm. It also could potentially save you some lawsuits if you don't scream FORE, but that depends on your state, and that is a video for itself that we're going to have in the oncoming future. When to yell FOREs to alert others, to avoid accidents, and to show courtesy among other golfers. The history of FORE is interesting and unique in itself. The origin of the word FORE is deeply rooted within golf history and dates back many centuries. Derived from the fore caddy term in the early days of golf, players often employed fore caddies as assistants who stood ahead from golfers to spot the hole. We still see some fore caddies at famous golf courses around the world. When the golfer would hit the ball, if it was headed towards the fore caddy, they would scream out FORE, alerting the fore caddy for the ball headed their way. Over time, this warning eventually turned into a safety call used in golf. Now, there's also a military influence that many historians believe. Now, this military influence comes from FORE, the military term. Artillery units would shout "aware" before to warn soldiers ahead of the oncoming cannon fire. It was thought that golfers adapted this warning in their own term, shortening it to FORE. Now, there's also Scottish roots, obviously, where in Scotland the term FORE may have simply been shorthand expression for before or look ahead, aligning it to its Scottish roots and its language at the time. Now, how to use the term FORE, it's pretty easy, and you can do it right now. You yell the term FORE after hitting the ball if you see it heading towards a golfer. When in doubt, just yell it, because it could cover you from legal actions. FORE is not just courteous, but it is etiquette within golf that has to be used, warning others from potential shots. Sometimes I get mad if someone doesn't say it and there's a ball that lands by me. Golfers have to yell it, and sometimes it's fun to scream it. Golfers are expected to be responsible for their shots and ensuring the safety of others on a golf course. When you make that purchase on a golf course, it's illegal. It's actually document or contract, whatever you want to call it, and you have to warn other golfers from your bad shots, believe it or not, depending on the state, of course. Now, modern use of FORE, it's a universal term that amateurs and professionals will use to this day. On television, you'll see it at local golf courses. You'll hear people screaming it ahead. It has a global understanding that this term is used almost among every language, from Korea to the United States to Mexico. Now, in conclusion, FORE is a simple word with a big impact, embracing safety, respect, and tradition of golf among golfers. Now, whether you're just an experienced new golfer or you've been playing your whole life, understanding the importance of shouting FORE assures simple play and safety among others, and it's your responsibility. Next time you go out and play the course, remember, take a shout and scream it. And there's nothing worse than someone that you're playing with not saying FORE. So be the one that screams it on his head. That's going to do it for us. Let's keep a lookout for more videos to come. This is the Professor, an independent golf channel focused on fun, affordable golf in your area. If you're not watching, go play some golf today.